picks brought to you by Zen Sports. And here we go. Caleb Calhoun, you lead us off. What you got rolling? That's Auburn. Pardon me. A 7.5 point favorite at Texas A&M.
No. Texas A&M 7.5 point favorite.
Yeah, sorry. Texas A&M 7.5 point favorite. Auburn a 7.5 point plus 7.5, and the over 51.5. I'm higher on Auburn maybe than you. I don't know. And I'm not as down.
No, I'm picking Auburn to cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got Auburn
first
to
of
cover.
all,
okay. You think it's a close game, or do you think Auburn wins?
I said take Auburn money line, but yeah, I got Auburn plus 7.5. By the way, just want to point out 13-9 last week, but 3-0 on our best bets, meaning we're 7-4 on the best bets, the locks of the year. So if you listen to me, you're making money.
Pretty strong.
I told y'all that Florida game would hit the under. I told y'all Colorado wouldn't cover.
Kentucky, a 13.5 point favorite against Vanderbilt. The under's 50. If you're betting on this game, then my goodness, you might have a problem.
I mean, I might bet on this game. I think Kentucky's easily going to cover, and I think the under 50 is a pretty good play because Mark Stoops in that offense or in that defense, he's going to play that defensive slugfest. Just back to Auburn real quick, Dave. Over under 51.5. Do you think Hugh Freeze's offense and Texas A&M's offense are both going to roll in this game, or do you think it'll be more of a defensive SEC slugfest?
I like the over.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like the over.
Yeah, so Kentucky, I think Kentucky beats Vanderbilt by more than 2 touchdowns pretty easily. Vanderbilt's bad this year.
Clemson plus 2.5 against Florida State. The over is 55.
And I am taking the over, and it's in Clemson. I think Clemson might win outright. I just don't. I'm not going to overrate Florida State what they did to LSU. So I'm going to go Clemson. What do you think?
I think you're hung up on hating Florida State.
First off, I need Hank Kingsley and Tracy Morgan on this, but you know.
Oh, that's my bad. Oh, there we go. That's the wrong one. Here we go.
That's crazy.
So I will actually take Florida State to win.
How much do they cover?
I think they do.
How epic is this week's slate of games?
Yeah, I was with you on Florida State before the season. Okay, Oregon 21 point favorites versus Colorado. I love the Buffs in this. And I'm not getting caught up in the Deion stuff. I just think one guy has a special quarterback, and I'll take a special quarterback against a 21 point spread any day.
Oregon's got a special quarterback in Bo Nix. Also, here's
His
the
mom
issue.
doesn't even say that.
Shedeur Sanders. Colorado doesn't have an offensive line. Oregon, with Dan Lanning as head coach, is going to focus on bringing pressure constantly that Colorado has not yet seen. And Shedeur Sanders hasn't really shown any mobility yet in the pocket. So that's why that plus Oregon playing at home. I'm sorry, I think Oregon covers. So do you think Colorado wins outright, or do you think that Oregon just doesn't cover the 21 point spread?
I think it's very tight. I think it's a 1-score game at the end. Alabama 7-point favorite over.
Oh, wait, UCLA, Utah.
Yes, UCLA, Utah.
Chip Kelly, guys, is arriving at UCLA. Utah's quarterback Cam Rising is hurt. Still, it's at Utah. I think UCLA covers a 4.5, and they might win.
All right. Alabama 7-point favorites versus Ole Miss. I think this is closer than 7, so I think I'm different with you there.
I think the defense is back. I think Alabama covers because of the defense. So the game hits the under 54.5. I'm seeing like 24-10 Alabama.
Okay. I want to get Tennessee last. Arkansas 17.5 point dogs at LSU. I think LSU plays really well this week, but you've got Arkansas.
Yeah, I think Arkansas covers because this is just a rivalry game. And so I think that these games are always kind of close. So I think after last week, BYU, I think LSU might overlook Arkansas a little bit. They'll put up a fight. The offenses will both score a lot. So take the over 55. But I think Arkansas does cover the 17.5 spread, even though LSU wins.
Washington State +3 versus Oregon State.
Guys, think of these are the 2 remaining teams in the Pac-12 that haven't gotten anywhere, and it's 2 undefeated teams. Washington and Oregon are undefeated too. But still, Washington State, Oregon State, this is one of those Pac-12 games you're going to want to watch late at night. Okay, Washington State's going to not just cover their 3-point underdogs. They're not just going to cover that. They're going to win outright take the over. There's a Heisman candidate at Washington State named Cameron Ward. Michael Penix is getting all the hype in the state. Washington State's got their own Heisman candidate right now.
Picks brought to you by Zen Sports, the new sports book in Tennessee, revolutionizing the way you earn sports betting rewards. That means no more deposit bonuses that turn into deposit nightmares. On Zen Sports, what you see is what you get. And with their cash rewards program, you get a lot of cash. For a welcome bonus, earn an unlimited 5% cash back on your betting volume for your first 15 days when you sign up with the code HOOKED. That's promo code HOOKED. That's right, unlimited 5% cash back. Keep betting, keep earning with a 3% cash back on your betting volume every month after that. And refer friends to earn a percentage of their betting volume as cash rewards too. Support our sponsors. Get that Zen Sports app. Zen Sports bringing the cash back to Tennessee. So if you bet big on sports, you want to be betting on Zen Sports. Zen Sports betting just got better. Use the promo code HOOKED. Again, HOOKED for more cash back. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Must be 21 or over. And in Tennessee to bet. I'm going to jump forward to your best bets of the week. You have 3 of them. Tell me why these stand out before we get your call on Tennessee. Or do we want to save Tennessee for a Friday?
Let's just call it today.
Okay. Give me your best bets. It is you.
So I've got Washington State, like I said, +3 versus Oregon State. Oklahoma, more than 2 touchdown favorite at Cincinnati. I like that. I think they'll cover. I think Cincinnati's not the same team without Luke Fickell. So that's my best bet. And Colorado and Oregon, the under 70.5. Like, sorry, they're not scoring 70.5 points. So the under.
So of those, I will tell you this, that the only one I disagree on is Colorado and Oregon. I think that'll be the over 70.5. And I know that's a lot of points, but yeah, Shedeur Sanders. It's so funny to think about where we were 2 years ago to say, hey, they've got Deion Sanders' son and Bo Nix, because Nix was at Auburn and Sanders' son was at Jackson State. We didn't know who he was.
That's so true. You're right.
Have you thought about how bizarre that is?
This is going to be a great Big 12, Big 10 matchup.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not even one of the conferences doesn't exist from 2 years ago.